Hi guys, this is Dennis Hagov and with you see sale shop here, and today I have for review S22PRO last batch, last edition one wheel. And the reason I am filming this review right now is just because we are gonna receive in the next, I think, 3-4 weeks, we're gonna receive a new one product from the KingSong S19. So here I just wanted, to refresh my, I think 1 year ago made video with a S22 not Pro version one wheel. Just wanted to refresh all my feeling about that wheel just before the S19 will come to me and I will start riding with a S19, just of a reason to compare the top one product from the KingSong S22PRO is top one line and little bit one cheaper one product, the S19, like the cheaper one version of the S22PRO, who need the cheaper one wheel and have a limited budget but want the same size of wheel and same suspension, less mileage, less power, less speed, but the overall wheels are quite same here. So for me, and another one reason was that I was making the review for the S20 S20. This one is S22PRO, and in past of 1 year, so the main difference that the suspension was changed with the bearings one, not sliders anymore, but the wheels with bearings. A lot of wheels here, 32 or 34 wheels, something like that. And they changed also the motor here, and the motor on the S20 was high-speed one motor, and the behavior was from the 0 till the 30, not so good, for the riding off-road and so on, but from the 30 till 70 it was quite stable, good performance, good power and good speed, high speed here. So they change that from the reduce the high speed and the power on the high speed, reduce to the range, from the 0 till 30 for the using that wheel in the off-road condition. So here now it is something like similar like the Bigodi had previously when they had 100 volt technology and had high speed C30 and high torque C38 motors for the riding aggressively high speed or riding off-road and so on. So here I see that, but the KingSong they cannot just find that middle type solution with a good motor, with a performing both here, and I feel I see that clearly, because for the Bigodi the era of wheels separated like the HT and HS ended with a 134 volts technology they bring to the market. So we understand what one motor C38 can provide with such a voltage, can provide good performance in the range of 0-30 and in the range of 30-80 kilometers per hour here, and they closed that for once and for all. So here for the KingSong, when I start to test, I will not speak ergonomically about, because it's the same wheel, same pad, same pedals and so on. The only one difference I see here in the past of 1 year, I see that they start using Velcro here, so you don't need to anymore, to put that pads, once and for all on the two-side tape, like you put it and that's it. You cannot, take that anymore, because you will lose that tape and that's it. So only this one I see the difference, and the same pedal are quite sleepy here, need to be changed if you want to ride off-road. The same pads not so comfortable. I was riding 2 days 70 kilometers and my legs start tired really, and when I was needed to push it hardly, when I was going off-road, it was not so comfortable. And seems here we need to do something here to make that more comfortable, but they do here nothing. So overall it's the same wheel, but only a few differences, like the high torque motor here, some updates with control boards, they said, more stable now, working, not burning, and just the updates with suspension now has a lot of these bearings with wheels, small wheels, and as I said, this one last version of available Pro version with a white one wheels inside. So According to KingSong, it is now last one version in the Europe market, I can say, because you need to know and understand, and I always telling that to all my customers that idea is that when the fabric telling something public, going something with some information to the public, so the idea is that in Europe you will receive it only in the 2 months, in the pass of the 2 months, it's in the best way. I don't speaking now about the terms, of production with all these delays and productions and so on. Just for example, if somebody show you the pen in China, so in Europe you will have that in 2 months only, because the ships, containers are going and so on. You cannot just bring it in air. The batteries are not going legally. You cannot bring the wheel by air with the batteries here. It is nonsense. So only the ship containers are possible legally to Europe here. So this is very important part here. So anyway, we're speaking not about that. So the wheel are quite same. And regarding where I'm returning, so I don't feel any difference between the suspension, because as I said, I had the S20 with a good working suspension, even with sliders from the box. So I had no problems and suspension was working perfectly. Only one difference I understand now will be in the durability, in the pass of all this, time kilometers you will ride and so on. So, but now seems like I ride it only 70 kilometers. I feel no difference also here. So I cannot, just make my opinion different, compared to my last review of S20. But what really different it is behave of a motor, and this behave I really was thinking that the overall situation will be better here for the S22PRO. I am heavy rider, you know that my weight is 100 kilos. So for me to understand which one wheel are powerful and which one wheel is not so powerful, it's quite easy. I push it on the hill and I immediately understand what wheel are capable to provide power and what wheel are not capable to do that. So same situation we have here with S22PRO. So compared to the S20, seems yes, it has more torque from the zero. But overall speed are not so good right now, because till the 40, I think even till the 30 maybe, it is accelerating quite good. Not so good and not so great what I was thinking it should be with 126 volts. And if we will compare that with a pattern, so the difference is so huge that it is almost cannot be compared here with two products. But anyway, it is accelerate quite good, and seems, only my honest opinion, I was testing in the same hill, quite aggressive hill, but idea that S22PRO made me pedal deep on exactly on the same level of a hill where Sherman S was making the same pedal dipping for me. So in my opinion, the power from the 0 till 30 is the same like the Sherman S here. For S22PRO. So not bad, but also not so great here. And when I'm riding off-road, I'm feeling that I need to work with that wheel more when for example, when I need to work with AX30, or more when I need to work with Patton. For sure, Patton just making all this passes so much easier compared to S22PRO. So here I have questions, why this happening. And now one moment, but now from the speed 40 till the 60, because the maximum speed now is 60, so this motor not going at all. And for me, for example, when I'm going normal roads, I'm riding about 55-60 kilometers, my cruising speed 50-60, I will speak like that. So for the S22PRO it's not possible anymore to ride such a cruising speed, because you need to push that wheel extremely hard to all these pedals, to all these pads. You need to push it always and push it like you're accelerating on the maximum speed. and this feels, not comfortable. And overall, on the speed of a 55, I even start feel the pedals are going, deep. The pedals are going to be soft like that, and I feel like on the bumps, I feel like the pedals start going, and I understand that the motor are working on the limit of his power here. So. And I don't want to test the luck on the cutoff, on the such speed here. I just understand what this is the limit for the motor. I understand on the flat surface, good road, straight road, good asphalt, I will able to run 60, but this is the limits and limits. So, and reach the speed it's real issue. You need to push so hard here. So, once more again I'm returning. So. In the past, in the 2023, we have new products, as I said, AX30, Commander Pro, Patton. Here we have the extremely one product, extremely good product, and seems S22PRO are not, it is not bad, but not so good compared, to the high-end products from another manufacturers, and I feel like they have quite good battery, 2200 watt hours. We had good voltage, 126 volts, but the power, I don't know, it is a motor problem, it is controller problem, it is program, firmware problem. Somewhere it is a problem, something is not providing the power, and I don't know what exactly not provides that power, and I think only KingSong have answer to that question, but as I said, compare to new one products, I feel difference. And here, the Sherman S, as I said, it behaves 0-30 like Sherman S, but after that, the Sherman S is complete winner here, because Sherman S easily able to run 70 till 80 kilometers, no problem at all, just going and that's it. And here, lighter one wheel, better voltage, and not going, like that. So. Big questions here for me, and I think this will be hard for me, to compare the S19 here to the S22PRO. Just of a reason I don't know, because as I said, I was thinking that S22PRO will be more aggressive one, high torque wheel when we have here, and I have latest version here, 2.29, I think. Yes, I was downloaded and this firmware yesterday. So latest one version, still that lack of a power here, in my opinion. Not bad, but not so great. And we will compare with S19. We'll see the difference. I hope we will find the difference. And last one, I wanted to talk about the mileage. And here also I have questions about that. Because I was able to run, overall I was riding till the pedals, total cutoff and pedals down up, 71 kilometers. And the fun ride by KingSong S22PRO, possibilities was 60 kilometers. And if you remember my review V12 HT, I was able to run same 60 kilometers with V12 HT. Yes. And only one difference between V12 HT, 100 volt, 1800 watt hours, and this one is what I was able to run, overall on 11 kilometers more with S22PRO and only 7 kilometers with V12 HT. So this is only the difference. But this is not fun ride, just you're going, for example, 35 when it is reduced, when it start beeping and so on. And here the final part I wanted to speak about is about all this beeping, because when the 10% of a battery was left on that wheel, the wheel start making the emergency signals, like when the wheel start beeping and showing me that something is wrong. I was connected via KingSong application, and the application starts showing me error message of a battery packs. Error left pack, error right pack, and so on. You cannot danger riding, danger, error, danger. So, like a customer, I don't understand that. I have 10% of a battery left, so all seems to be fine. It is a lot of kilometers still showing me I am able to run about 36 or 40 kilometers. Still I was able to run according to the KingSong application. But errors are going and beeping and going, wheel beeping, mobile phone are beeping, all beeping around. I am going and beeping like a ticking bomb, you know, on the street. It is very funny, you know, when you're going like a ticking bomb on the street. And when the 7% of the battery left, we will stop right. So the pedals going up on the 45 degrees, and that's it, tilt up, that's it, you cannot able to run anymore. So 7% left of the battery, but I'm not able to run anymore. Funny, I was trying to, you know, to reboot the wheel and just ride it, you know, on 400, 300 meters more till the second one pedal up. So I was able to do that 4 times, 3 or 4 times more. And when the battery come to the 5%, and this was total, that's it, because you are power it on 5% of the battery and it's immediately tilted on 45 degrees, and that's it, you cannot even trolley that. And the funny one part here, that 5% left and the application showing me that I am able to run 18 kilometers left, you know, to run with a wheel, but I have no possibility even to trolley it. So it is quite funny, and I don't understand. As I said, the wheel are producing more than mass production of more than 1 year. Overall production of that wheel 2 years now, concept and production. A lot of firmware upgrades, and don't know, 10 maybe already or even more for that wheel, and they're still not fixing that bugs after the 2 years. I don't know. So I was not testing that wheels, as I said, since the S20. I really thought that all this, like the small, you know, stuff problems already solved, you know, and nobody even, I don't even thinking what we still have all that, you know, inside here in the past of the so many, you know, so many years. So quite, I don't know how to say it. No, I have no words here, really. I have no words. I don't even, I will even not speak with a KingSong about all these issues, because, you know, it's nonsense. If I don't understand, so I don't even, just tired, you know, to do that, you know, once and once more again, once more again, once more again. No. I just cannot understand the Lippert Kim small one company. Yes, we had the Abrams, the fiasco of Abrams, yes. But overall, Sherman and Spartan, no problem at all. They're making the products and all seems working, you know. So all seems working and working really fun, right? And here, big manufacturers, old manufacturers cannot, you know, cannot solve the problems of a battery left and all these error messages and so on. So in the past of 2 years, I don't know. Anyway, S19 soon, compare with S22PRO, and I maybe will compare with another one products. I don't know what products. We will see. I will ride it and I will see the difference, you know, and will try to share my opinion. And of course, we will waiting for the extreme one, Bigodi Extreme, all waiting. So here, the main question, the pattern, really good one wheel. Best, I think, now product on the market for the hard riding off-road and so on. So Extreme will be better, you know, with the power and so on, better than the pattern. We will see it and we will compare it for sure. And I will not making the review, and we will not sell the Mini, Commander Mini, just for reason because we have already pattern in stock with all this just perfect, you know, working stuff and so on. So bringing new one, middle one product here, pointless. So we will wait for Extreme, we'll understand. The Extreme will be better for me compared to the Mini for sure. So we don't need Mini, and really this one, you know, production of multiple, you know, versions of the same wheels and same idea need to be stopped, you know, and we will not support that, you know. The manufacturers clearly need to, you know, focus on one model and bring to the market, you know, one finished models, but not bringing, you know, a lot of the same variation with a different, you know, different type of solution, some small solution around that. So I don't think that's you know, correct now. So anyway, this is the review. I know you was thinking a little bit about another type of my reviews, but as I said, I was speaking about the KingSong S22 year ago, so same here, all same suspension, same ergonomics, same, all the same, only difference, as I said, was the power here, the speed and the power. So here I have a lot of questions, and we will see that. We will see, maybe KingSong will make a new updates, new motors and so on in the next in the future, you know. We will see that. So guys, thank you for watching. Denis Khagov here is sales shop, so contact us if you need a wheel in Europe. We will help you with a good service and fast delivery and good support. Bye bye guys, see you.